know,
tell
Phil,
he wasn't from Southern California.
that was from Australia, Phil. We were doing those workout of the nights for our quarantine workout of the night, Fox 11 on our 7 o'clock show. Yeah, his training mate was one of them. Yeah.
Boy, that seems like a year ago, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What store is this, Phil?
Look at this store. This is Hayek Smoke Shop. This is, again, totally destroyed. No, not yet been boarded up. You had a fire earlier. Are you the owner?
I'm the owner of the gym and the museum next door.
So you've been to Santa Monica for a long time, sir?
25 years.
Wow. What do you make of this?
Unbelievable. You know, my heart goes out for the poor gentleman that died from the police officer. But it's like, you know,
George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd. And I was born in like 1958. I saw a lot of stuff going through the 60s, and I understand a lot of different things coming from Chicago. And I feel for the people, but to go and destroy and damage stuff for small business, for just like family businesses just trying to make it, or any business.
Now, which business is yours?
It's a crystal and the fossil shop. The gemstone, the museum, just basically the town museum.
Were you here when all this happened?
I was in here fighting with the people. I was in here, I put the fire out when the fire came.
Now let me ask you a question. What was the police response, if any?
The police were so busy, they couldn't be everywhere. They did their part. They did their part. My heart goes out to them.
They did come at some point?
At some point the best they could, but there were a lot of, like, you could hear like shooting in the background. There were explosions in the background. I think SWAT came, National Guard was here.
Yeah. And what is your name?
Henry.
Henry.
Of Wonders of the World. Henry Runge.
Henry Runge. Thanks for talking. We're live on Fox 11. Henry, what did you see in the crowd today? Anger, frustration, callousness, what? Greed?
I'm lost for words on that.
Yeah.
You know, instead of like being together as one community and expressing something for resolving a peaceful manner and convicting the people that needed to be convicted. I don't feel it's fair that so many like family business or any kind of corporate businesses should be destroyed and have to suffer for this. I mean, a lot of the stuff that got vandalized was in everybody's own neighborhood, grocery stores or whatever. How are people going to eat?
That's an excellent question. We don't have an answer. Thank you for talking to us. We're going to keep walking here. Alex and Christine, you can jump in there at any time. But
can I get a card?
I'll be right back.
I think
now is back on Broadway. Yeah, go ahead. This is back on Broadway in Lincoln, the Bond store. Santa Monica police now guarding that after that was broken into. I think Bill Mallusion was here earlier. Go ahead, Christine.
I just really felt the emotion of that business owner. It sounds like he just put everything into his business, his heart and his soul. And you feel his emotion. And then you have the other guy, the gym owner, who seemed to express an optimism of, we will rebuild. But think of all the business owners.
You know,
Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, you know, the gym owner is a young guy, relatively new to Southern California, still idealistic. The second gentleman, you know, a generation older, been through a few more things in his life and sounded a little world weary, right? Different perspective.
Yeah.
Look at this. I mean, every street, every block we walk down is destroyed. This is Broadway. The graffiti on the windows, the shattered glass on the sidewalk. People are no longer out on the streets except for an occasional person. You know, the initials, you know what it stands for almost on every wall. Why Santa Monica? That's a question for tomorrow, Alex and Christine.
Yeah, indeed. Why Santa Monica?
Well, you could ask that really of all of why of Los Angeles, because it didn't happen in Los Angeles, it happened in Minneapolis, but it goes to show you that the anger is felt by so many across our community, in our cities and our young people, and that they were expressing it in many different areas, not just one neighborhood where they could go to the scene of the incident.
Well, tonight